Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to understand what units are in detail. And before we dive into that topic further, let's try to revise what we did in the previous lectures. So we understood what physical quantities were, and in a nutshell, any quantity which can be measured using a physical instrument is termed as a physical quantity. And as an example, I want to give you speed. Now speed could be measured by an instrument called a speedometer, and it's over here in the car as well. So speed is going to be a physical quantity. Why? Because it could be measured using a physical instrument called a speedometer. Distance could be measured using a measuring tape. So it's going to be a physical quantity because it could be measured. Then we've got time could be measured using a clock, and so many other stuff. Now some examples of terms which are not physical quantities could be love. I mean, can you measure love? Can you measure love? Can you measure how much you love someone? Can you measure how much you love your girlfriend or your boyfriend? No, you can't. So it's going to be a non-physical quantity. Then your feelings, how you feel about someone, how you feel about something, that cannot be defined. So that is an example of a non-physical quantity. That is not a physical quantity. So now, whenever a physical quantity is written, it's written using two components. One is a numerical value and the other is units. So numerical value, let me give you an example. Let's say that I say that the speed of this car right now is 0 kilometers per hour as it's at rest. So 0 is the numerical value, and attached to it is a term called kilometers per hour, which is termed as unit. So this would be the topic of discussion in today's video. Let's go.
Hey, can you tell me where the nearest hospital is?
Yeah, it's around the corner. It's about 10 degrees Celsius away from here.
What? Are you mad?
No, sorry, 10 meters per second away from here. Yeah.
Are you stupid or what?
What?
Hey, can you tell me where the nearest hospital is?
Yeah, it's about 10 kilometers from here. Up your ass to the left. Yeah?
Thanks, man.
No worries, bro. Okay, so now I'm going to give you 4 reasons why units are of absolute importance and they should not be ignored. And it's going to be a great discussion for sure. Let's get started. Okay, so the first reason is going to be that they should be acceptable to all. Everybody should accept the fact that the unit for speed, the standardized unit, is meters per second. Nobody should come up to me and say, no, I don't believe it. That's bullshit. You should believe that there's a standardized unit that exists in the world, and everybody believes that. So don't try to come up to me and say, I don't believe it. It is acceptable to all, and that is why it's a standardized unit. Meters per second is the unit of speed. Kilogram is the unit for weight. And meters per second square is the unit for acceleration. All of these are fixed, and you can't come up to me and say, I don't believe in it. It does not work this way. So first reason is going to be it should be acceptable by all. The second reason is being distinguishable. You should be able to separate out the units for different physical quantities. For example, if I say that the water that is boiling over there is 100 degrees Celsius hot. Cool, I said that. So now you understood that I'm talking about temperature. Why? Because I used the unit degree Celsius. I just can't go there and say that, oh, the water that is boiling is 100 kilometers hot. You think that I would be the most stupid person in this world, right? So that is why it's important to give different units to different physical quantities, and that's why being distinguishable is a very important factor. The third point is going to be that the standards should be set. Now what I mean by that is, let's say in this world I decide that this brick is of 1 kg. It means that everybody now has to accept the fact that this is 1 kg. Now all the other references that will be made using the reference of this brick. If I say that what is 2 kilograms, 2 of these bricks. If I say what is 3 kilograms, 3 of these bricks. If I say 100 kilograms, 100 of these bricks. You just can't come up to me and say that this is 1 kilogram. No, this is rubbish. This is not 1 kilogram. So this is 1 kilogram and the standard is set. In this world, if I said the standard to be 1 kilogram, the standard would be set and you will all have to accept the fact that this is 1 kilogram, and all the other measurements would be made using the reference of this as 1 kilogram. Okay, the last and the fourth point is going to be that they should be transferable. What I mean by that is that one type of units could be transferred to another sort of units. Now, since I live in India, we use the set of units called the MKS system, which stands for meter, kilogram and second. But in other countries, FPS system is used, that stands for foot, pound and second. So we should be able to transfer these units from one form to the other, which is going to be the topic for the next video. That is going to be all the calculations which would be involved to transfer these units from one form to the other. But for now, just understand that since we use kilometer in India and we use miles in the US and other places, so these two represent the same physical quantity but are different terms for the same physical quantity, right? So these are transferable. You can convert kilometers to miles and miles to kilometers, which we will further cover in the next video.